Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on twitch.tv/Asuma. In the chat we got bananas from Brother Spangle, Jay's on fire, Humblebee, I Love Cats, Jukip, I'm over in Rainbow, Birdie, jeez these bananas are moving fast today, Charlie Panda, thank you for the bananas, Luke, Vanti, appreciate it, JN72, We Win, Vard Han, thank you for the banana, Peeps. It's a Hermitcraft live stream. There are a lot of people here today. Now, we picked this date because we assumed that school would be over for most people before Christmas on this Monday. Turns out that's not the case. So if you're watching this on the second channel, I apologise for us unfortunately probably picking the wrong date. Should have done this yesterday, but you live and you learn. Today is the Hermitcraft live stream day. We are starting off by grabbing some ink. We're going to do some building, some redstoning, and of course we've got to make the live stream torch as we always do. Let's get my noises in here on the screen over there. Bam. I feel like there's things that I need to tell you. Iskar will be streaming after me, then it's Rendog, who is currently on the server. After that is False, then Scar, and rounding up the day is Wells Night. We're all streaming on our respective Twitch channels, so if you're just tuning in, you've got a day of Hermitcraft action to look forward to. We need some walls actually. Let's head back. I've just come over here to grab materials that we need for doing this project. Hey X, how are you? Says Ice Wizard. I'm good, thanks for asking. I believe that Ren is watching. Ren, if you're watching, did you catch the pre-stream music? I think someone like yourself would like a track like that. I believe we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And whenever I do this, yeah, you always end up with a little bit more than you need. Typical. So we're going to need some yellow dye and some black dye, and I think that's it. Maybe grey dye as well. Cool. I think every time we do this, I'm the first person to stream. There you go. Ren liked it. Awesome. Yeah, pre-stream music today, peeps, was Curtis Blow with Christmas rapping, continuing the Christmas themed music up until Christmas. Love that song. It's very much like Rapper's Delight. Pretty much the same principle. You know, those nice grooving bass lines and lots of like disco-like instrumentation on there. I'm looking for the white one. Is it that? No. It's this one, isn't it? It's that one. I think that's supposed to be white, but there's no bone meal in there. Yeah, really cool song. If you liked it, go check out you know, Curtis Blow, Christmas rapping, really cool song, and of course Rapper's Delight as well. Another classic old school hip hop song. So while I wasn't streaming, Sarsaw and Jassy37 subscribed. Thank you. I don't know if you're here watching, but I appreciate that. We've also got a new subscriber here, Monkeyhead U, Deafmen1119 has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you to the both of you. I Love Cats has gifted a sub to Dear Shemi. How generous of you, Mr. Cats, as always, supporting me and supporting people in the community as well. Thank you, dear Chemi, for being around part of the community for so long as well. Sleepy Peanut and First Lady 01 have both... sorry, no. Sleepy Peanut has subscribed and First Lady 01 has resubscribed for 15 months in a row. Amazing support, peeps. Appreciate it ever so much. Thank you as always. I hope you... Do you know where I can get some sticks from? I can get some sticks from right here. Strange place to get it, but there you go. And I got more than I needed. Well... that's how it goes. End up with junk in your inventory all the time, didn't ya? Hi, you are not wall. There we go. So, we start off with this. Right, we put a bar. I've done this so many times, I'm starting to remember it. We do that. Then one on that side. It's looking good so far. Yep. Starting to look like a... then I think it's double. Now, what if it was single? I don't think it would work. Well, it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it's got a little thing on top of it. We won't risk it. We'll go like that. That is our stream torch. I think I probably should have done it the other way around, you know. But that'll be what it is for today. If you think it looks like... maybe it should be better with brown instead of grey. Why did I go for grey? Let's try that one more time. We've got to make sure this is good. We've got noises in the ear as well. Slippy is asking for the music to be turned down a touch. I will, just because it's Byro. Some music is better at this volume in the background, you know, because it's quieter, but Byro's a bit of hip-hop, you know, instrumental hip-hop going on over here. Jazz hop, they call it. Jeez, I can't keep up with all the different hops. Right, 4. There you go, exact. No, 7. Jeez, whatever. So yeah, the walls are always trickling in. I am going to struggle to keep up with the noises in my ear. Load Nikon has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. And DTG Gosh. Wow, I butchered that. DTG Kosh has thrown some bits at me saying, holiday cheer, have a happy Xmas and a new year. Thank you very much, man. Same to you as well. I hope you all have wonderful Christmases. And DTG, I appreciate that support. Thank you for you know, helping me do what I do. Right, we're going to go with a brown stick this... Oh, jeez, I've got to go get some yellow dye. Of course I have. Of course I have. I thought this will be an efficient stream. I know what I'm doing. No, we're faffing around making a torch, of all things. We're making a torch. We're checking it twice. I believe Ren knows Kosh as well. Get a love heart from Ren as well there, Kosh. Trying to look for your name in chat there. Arth Trooper says, Asuma went grey last time too. Changed his mind and went to brown. Derp. Really? Did that happen last time? No way. No, I'm not buying it. I think you lot are trying to get inside my head now. You're trying to get inside my head, making me think that I'm doing the same derps over and over again. Okay, so this time we're going to do that. I can already see this brown on top of it. And so it does look super derp. Okay, so we take that back. And we do the double. You know, we used up an extra bit of dye, but it's fine. So one of these gets the trash. Hi, there's my trash can. Sweet, we now have the string torch. We've got to rename it. I've got a little bit of XP here. Hermitcraft. Xmas. Stream. Stream. Can I put the date in? 12. I can actually put the whole thing in. Well, that's pretty long, isn't it? Okay. That's it. We've now got to keep that in our inventory until we pass it on to Iskal. Pretty cool. X, you should make a Christmas torch banner for the live stream. I should make a Christmas torch banner for the live stream. Captain Romerica? Are you just saying what I'm doing, or did I miss something? I feel like I missed something there. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. It's kind of what we're doing. Let's head over to the gaming district. We're going to go through the Nether to get there. Do I have a boat? Nope, going to go through it without a boat again. Oh, Brother Spangle is here. Resubscribing for 9 months in a row, saying, am I a Twitch baby now? Yes, you are, Spangle. Have a great stream. Thank you very much. I will have a great stream. I hope all of you enjoy it as well. Captain America. Oh, am I literally reading the same message again? Because it's lower down in the chat than it was before. I don't understand. I don't understand. Whatever it is about that sentence that draws my eyes to it, it did it twice. KHR Freak says, I think they mean make the torch Christmas themed. Oh! I don't know how I would make a torch on a banner Christmas themed. Make it green and red. Jimmy HD says, hey X, what song are you going to play for Xmas on your guitar? Carol of the Bells? No, I just don't want to give anything away, okay? I have brought things. I have made something that is definitely a little on the cheap side, but I've made something fun for you that's going to come out just before Christmas. I'm thinking the 23rd would be a good date. Good reason to subscribe to the second channel. If you want to have a laugh, there will be a funny music video for you. What I will say is, during the creation process of it, I really got into the video editing side of things. Lots of stuff to do with special effects and panning, and I just kind of wanted an excuse to learn more and to do more with that style of editing. And I really think like I need to think editing more, especially with my Minecraft videos. But I don't know where to start. Like, the things that I was doing in editing aren't really palatable to Minecraft. But anyway, you'll know what I'm talking about at some point in the future. Are you going to sing for us, X? Says Spangleboo. I'm practicing singing and playing a lot, and I'm considering at some point in the future doing a sing and play guitar cover. But I've taken a break from doing guitar covers, and the break's been really healthy for me. I've improved a lot. I felt it stresses me out. I'm a stress head. I have to be careful with stress. Oh, do you know what? I should probably go craft some of this right now into the blocks that we need to build with. I don't know what else we'll need these ink stacks for, but we'll do 6 stacks. So let's go over to Mumbo's base and rob him of the last of his prismarine shards. He was messaging me on Discord again, you know, sobbing, saying, "Oh, X, please, I've got no guardian shards left. Please stop pinching them." But I said, you know what? I'm just going to come over there and rob them. Poor old Mumbo, eh? Me pinching all of his prismarine drops. Make a green red dye, says Joanne Bro. Isn't green... Brain's not like giving me an answer, but green and red mixed together. No, yellow and blue makes green. Green and red makes brown, right? Isn't it something like that? I don't think you craft them together. Blue and red is purple. Green and blue is cyan. I don't think green and red makes anything in Minecraft. I could be remembering incorrectly. Oh look! He's even put fences here to try and keep me out. Oh, Mumbo, that wasn't very smart. That wasn't very smart. He did say he put something in there to stop me. You're a meanie, X, says Slow04. How am I a meanie? I'm not doing anything mean at all right now. Hey, X, you could hold control to take one stack in the chest. I think I know what you're on about. Referring to some sort of, yeah, quick moving of items around, something like that. Right, let's keep up with these noises. The Kralius has resubscribed for 2 months in a row, saying, "Love the music, X. Always happy to support good content." Thank you, man. Appreciate the resubscribe, of course. Glad you like the music. Mikey0768 has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on me, buddy. I appreciate that support. I hope you're enjoying this one. X broke Mumbo's door, says WebRafe. I did. I broke it. You saw it. But you know what? It's not difficult to repair. It's not difficult to repair. Oh, goodness me. Poor old Mumbo's got hardly any of these prismarine shards. Dukip, no. Jeez. I've forgotten it again, Joel. Yule Kip. You'll kip soon when you fall asleep. Yule Kip is here with a donation saying, "Have you ever realised that the vanilla end portal is a big ender IO?" It is an end. It's an eye. It's an ender eye, yeah, and it's shaped in an O. It is a big ender IO. Now, is that a reference to the mod ender IO? And is that potentially how it got that name? I mean, if you think about ender IO, I and the O, I think, stands for input and output, because they've got some of the best conduits for inputting and outputting stuff, right? I don't know. You give me something to think about there. The mysteries of life. The mysteries of life. Appreciate the donation, man. Thanks for the support. Michael Stickle is here, resubscribed for 12 months in a row, which is a year, and that means that you've got a goldie face in chat. Thank you for your wonderful support, buddy. Appreciate that. Michael says yes, 1 year. Let's see if Asuma pronounces the yes at the beginning of the message as a question or not. You'll have to rewind in your mind mentally what I just said, because I don't know what I just said. I just did the speaking with the moving of the mouth and all of that. Okay, that works. No one tell Mumbo. If no one leave a comment on his video or tweet him saying that I took any more shards. He thinks I'm not going to take any more. Oscar Mountain says, "X, what tea did you have today?" We have, well, I think it's English breakfast. I just pinched one out of the box, you know. Squiggly Lemon is here with a donation saying, "I'm late. Bananas. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Bananas in chat and all that." Thank you, Squiggly Lemon, for the donation. I appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Who here is looking forward to a Hermitcraft stream? I ain't done one in ages, and to be honest, I kind of missed it a little bit, you know. Just got caught up playing Ozone, and probably will still continue to play a fair bit of Ozone. Right, we need all of this dark prismarine to build a roof. I'm actually going to take the same design we did there and do it lower down, I think, over in this corner. That's kind of my plan at the moment. I wanted to create something here that might look... No, I don't think it'll look a little bit ugly. I think it'll look just fine. Now, I know what we're going to build, so we're going to charge into doing it, basically. Like, I'm not gonna plan this out too much. Like, I know how to make a roof look reasonable, so we're not going to overthink things here. We're going to need to grow a spruce tree by the looks of it, which means we need some of that, some of this. By the way, peeps, I am standing today. I don't think I've actually stood at my desk for a while when live streaming. It just kind of occurred to me that I've just gotten into a routine of sitting down while I stream. Because I think one time I said I'm going to sit down because I'd had like a long day or something. Oh. Asuma, will you ever build a duck in the Hermitcraft server? Gimingo says, you know, important questions in life. Will I ever build a duck? I don't know. I don't know if I've got the skills for that, you know. It takes a certain kind of mindset to build a duck, you know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right, in you go. Don't spread just yet, mycelium. We need to grow a tree. Getting the old log fella action going on over here, are we? Gushy has also resubscribed for 9 months in a row. We've got a Twitch baby over here saying Happy Christmas, X. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy Christmas to you as well. And a Happy New Year and all of that. Dear Shemi says, did build a chicken at least. I did. I built a chicken one time, didn't we, for that mini game? Built a giant chicken on the hill. I've been missing Season 4. Season 4... I think was the best Hermitcraft season. I think this has been the best for me in terms of building a base, but I think the most fun I've had was definitely last season. I've been thinking about coming over here and perhaps making some more mini games. So, oh, Ren's got something to say about this. Let's see what Ren says. I'm gonna sip some tea while we wait for Ren. About the giant bird. It's not a duck, but I do remember the bird. Didn't he have a name? Mr. Poopington, that's what I'll call it now. Yeah, Ren, ducks are definitely birds, aren't they? You know, there's some things that have slightly different classifications, like people might call a spider an insect, but it's actually an arachnid. Oh, showing off your brain smarts, are you? Jeez. That's some good tea, that's some good temperature tea right there. That makes my belly feel warm. So, False is building Hungry Hermits over here, which looks really cool. Now, when I came over here, I was thinking, hang on a second, does this involve fishing rods? It doesn't. I think this is like a player one, like everyone's got to jump in and try and get the items that are going to be dispensed, although I don't see any dispensaries yet. Anyway, I've got to build a redstone circuit for False. So we're going to build a little bit of roof, and then we're going to come over here and build a little bit of redstoning, you know. Pixel Rift says you don't know about the birds. The bird is the word? That bird? Oh, good stuff. Captain Romerica says, X, there is an Xmas build area. Xmas things like last season. No, we haven't done something like that this time around. I don't know, like, I think everyone's a bit swamped at the moment with the YouTube life, as it goes, you know. Christmas, the December season is the season you pretty much put most of your hours into, because that's when you get, you know, the most return for your time spent doing videos and stuff. And then January, it's so dead January, everyone takes a break, myself included. Right, so I know we're probably going to end up using all of this. So what I'll do, because I hate crafting stuff. Do you guys hate this as well? You craft something and then you're left with loads of stuff left over. I don't like doing that. So if I've crafted too many now, I'll be annoyed. I'll be annoyed, basically. It's not worth getting annoyed about, is it? Here's something else we could do with. I said earlier that I'm a bit of a stress head. What was I talking about when I said that earlier? I think it was making videos. Like when I was recording this guitar video, it was alright, it was good, I was having fun with it, but then I was just thinking, like, I could record this again and I could like make it even better or whatever, and then I was getting stressed out about that. I was like, it's not worth the time. There's one thing that I learned a while ago and I have to remind myself of. Invisible ladders, you know. They're invisible. Shut up, I'm not cheating, they're just invisible. Jeez. Right, let's keep placing our invisible ladders. I've never seen that happen before, by the way. Yeah, so let's line this thing up. So there's something that I learned recently, which is about productivity. I watched this video and this guy was basically saying, don't try to hit 100% as a content creator. Don't try and make the best video ever every time. Like, aim for like 90-80%, because doing is getting better at stuff, so you'll get better with time. You know, and then your 80 or 90% will look like what 100% was a while ago. But also, that last 10 to 20%, that's the bit that takes up the most time, you know? Getting to your 80% of what is good content is like the easiest bit, and then getting it all the way to perfect is the bit that really takes time. And so this guy's arguing that it's not worth it, like, and it's absolutely right. And so I get stressed out when I think I need to hit these like 100%, or this needs to be the best thing ever. No, get the point across. You know, do the thing you want to do, get the point across, and enjoy it, basically. Right, Cat Baker Street has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Cat Baker Street. I appreciate that. Skitzer in chat says Hank Green's 80% rule. I've been trying to remember this. Vlog Brothers for the win. Ah, it is. Vlog Brothers is the name that I remember. When you said Hank Green, I was like, that sounds like the fella. So yeah, Vlog Brothers, Hank Green is the chap. And yes, the 80% rule. Apparently, it's, you know, it's a thing. Oh look, our ladders are back. That's the one that I've been trying to keep in mind a little bit more, as well as the whole thing that I said in a Hermitcraft episode that a lot of people replied to with a comment, which was the will you care in, you know, in 10 hours, 10 days, 10 weeks. That's the way I look at it, and I get stressed out about things all the time. Last night on the Hermitcraft server, I spent probably about 20 to 30 minutes trying to record something for the beginning of an episode. Something that I thought was going to be fun and interesting. And I was like, yeah, let's do this thing. Let's make it awesome. And it didn't work out. And I got super stressed out about it. And I'm like, is this really, like, am I going to care about this in 10 hours? No, forgotten about it in 10 hours. You gotta treat life like that sometimes, you know. Don't let these things get to you. Cool, anyway, by the way, this bit over here on the corner is lined up perfectly with the next section, which is exactly what I was looking for. Now let's start to place in some slabs, because over here we shall see that building this corner bit will be interesting. What I'm not going to do is build the corner out at all, really, over. I think I'll build it out by 2 blocks. That's wrong. That is wrong. Alan Berg is here, resubscribing for 3 months in a row, saying Happy Christmas X, by the way. That's some good advice regarding creativity and practice. Yes, I guess it applies to practice as well. I'm glad you think the advice is good. I do as well. Like I said, it's not my own advice. I'm just passing on some of the wisdoms that I have learned through, you know, finding various things on the internet. Cat Baker Street says, hope you have a great Xmas X. Xmas X, been subscribed since the end of Season 2. Definitely one of my favourite hermits. Always make sure to watch you. Thank you, man. Appreciate the lovely message. Glad you've been around for so long and still enjoying the content. Always lovely to hear that. Hashtag Slabby Jabs, says Birdie. Yeah, it's a modded thing, isn't it? The Slabby Jabs. We've been saying that in modded. And now it's come over here to Hermitcraft. I like this roof design. I think these 2 blocks look really nice together. Ghost key. And then I fell anyway. I believe it was Doc M was the first time I saw someone put together these blocks, and he was like, you know, I've had a look through, and we found these blocks, and these are the ones that we're going to use. I'm going to leave out the last bit. I kind of like the dark prismarine sticking itself out a little bit there. I think that looks cool. So we were trying to figure out the corner. So we'll have that and that, and that and that, and all is good. But then we've got this. And I think that's actually going to end up doing pretty good for itself. So these things were 3 wide. We'll try and do that with Python's part. Put in our Dark Prismarine. Python is streaming on Yogscast later today. I forgot we've sort of picked the same date as him being over there. But he's doing Terraria stuff over with the Yogscast peeps. Camo J says, I'm in school and I still watch. I'm allowed to, though. What kind of lesson are you in where they let you watch a derp? Jeez. Is it a don't do what this idiot does lesson? Learn by watching others. Right, that has worked out very nice, that corner. I'm pleased it lined up. Next thing is to figure out this connection. So let's drag 2 blocks for now, just so we know where this is coming over. And if you haven't caught the episodes on YouTube, the idea is that we are... How do I want to do this, actually? I was going to go higher. I might want to go lower here, actually. I think I'll pull across at that height. So the idea is that we're going to have a patchwork roof where things change from one to the next. I think there's room for some slimes and sea lanterns here, which is what I wanted to put in there. And then maybe we'll fill up this bit here with dark oak wood, or maybe a mix of things. But yeah, it's supposed to be a patchwork roof, like where one ends like that, another one's going to start at a different height, and that's kind of deliberate. It's very deliberate. X, I meant you can't hold control to take one item from a stack. Take one item from a stack. Yeah, you can't do that. That's a good point. Chunny U says, X, will you decorate your base with some Christmas things? I won't be. I'm going to be hanging out over here for the Christmas stream. A big part of my base is going to be snowy, wintry themed as well, but you know, I hadn't started that yet, and it's also not particularly going to be Christmassy, so I figured we'd just do something else. And False was asking for help. I've been working on this. I just figured, let's come over to the gaming district and just work over here. You know, False is going to be working over here. I don't know if this Scout and Ren are, or what even they've got planned, but I think False is working over here as well. So at least a couple of us are doing something similar, I guess, for the day. Terraria is just 2D Minecraft with a bigger focus on fighting and 200 times the items, says Wild Winnie. I've played Terraria, yeah, it's very much like that. It's a good description. Right, so another 2 here, and then I think it's the 3 in the middle. Yeah, it is. It is. Maybe this can overlap a little bit. That kind of looks silly, actually. Right, and now you can see that we're going to burn through all of these slabs, no problem. Aru222 says base spoiler. I guess it was. I spoiled the base a little bit. Will you be using your Christmas skin, X, as Legatomb? The answer to that is no. I'm never really like one to get up in the Christmas spirit in that. So when it comes around, look, I've placed that there. Evidence of, bam. Huh, weird. It's done that a couple of times today. Invisible blocks. Yeah, I never get too like all up about Christmas and like think, oh, I've got to do Christmassy stuff, you know. That's not really me. That is actually going to line up, isn't it? Kind of looked like it wouldn't for a second there. I think it's about time I drank some more tea. What do you say? Skeezy says, I can't watch it at the moment. I've got a lecture. Have fun, guys. Appreciate it, man. Enjoy your lecture. Can you maybe command it to snow, not cheaty, says PC Crazzy. I could, but it would be cheaty. Corelli says, thank God they are removing that. Well, what we experienced is not ghost blocks. That was something entirely different. Because we could see the ladder's hitbox, we could see the double slabs hitbox, yet they weren't rendering, which would suggest it's a rendering issue. That is what it would suggest. Right, that slope's looking alright, isn't it? Wolf's Gaming says, hello X, just woke up and now I'm heading off to school. Can't stay too long, but have fun streaming and a Merry Christmas. Appreciate it, buddy. Have fun at school. Hope you enjoy your day. Afternoon peeps, says Verizon Amiga. Afternoon, buddy. It's sort of not afternoon. I don't know, it's like afternoon morning. It's midday. Midday is what it is. Jeez. Between the afternoon and the morning is the middle of the day. That's wrong. That's clearly wrong. Let's fix that up. MC and a hot cup of tea over the Xmas holidays. What more could one want, says Diablo Dre. I know, it sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Hot cup of tea. That's what I got right now. I was thinking a hot cup of chocolate would be nice. I do really like hot chocolate. I try not to have sugary things, but I love hot chocolate. Lego Team says, got to have driving lessons by. Good luck, buddy. Good luck with the old driving. What would you like for Christmas on the server, X, says Jay's on fire. I have no idea. I have no idea what I want for Christmas on the server. I don't know. A cool game to play here in the I mean, there's already loads of cool games to play here in the gaming district. I've just got a little bit of an itch for the gaming district lately when I've been working on here. I keep thinking up ideas. I'm just not sure if I can follow through and make those ideas good. You know, I wanted to put some dark oak in here. I just sort of looked and realised if we put that there. Oh look, it did it again. See? Oh wow, that's really bad. and then it updates. I don't know what that is. So actually, the way that I'm going to do this means that that would be a waste, and so would that. But I might as well leave them in because I've got to place blocks on top of them. Because you won't be able to see them. Or maybe we fill in that space. I don't know. But that feels like a nice touch. So we'll come over here and we'll do the same. Did it then go down lower? Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! It goes lower. It goes lower. Oh, this is going to be tricky to place. That's what that's going to be. We've got a noise in the ear donation here from Denku. Says, Merry Christmas X. Thank you for all the hard work and the good content. Hope you have a nice holiday season. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the content. I'm going to have a nice holiday season. Cannot wait. Going to have a couple of days off for Christmas. Going to sit back, relax, put the feet up, and eat. I'm going to eat like a pig this Christmas. It's what I've decided. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to gouge on one thing, my stomach's going to feel full, and then I'm going to go, no, bad idea, don't want to eat any more food. That's what I'm going to do. I'm telling you now, it's set in stone. I know how I'll work. How's your guitar playing going? It says Harvey J Game. It's going great, man. I can play Creeping Death quite well. Still trying to get like the endurance to play it the whole way through, but that fast riff, I can actually nail that pretty good. I also learned to play one of my all-time favourite songs, okay? Oh, this looks weird because it's 2 instead of 3. I might actually take that stuff out now. I'm going to do that because it looks weird now that I've noticed that. And look at that, the blocks stay in there when it shouldn't. Cheeky block. Oh, what's this about? So, one of my all-time favourite songs is New Millennium Cyanide Christ by Meshuggah. It is absolutely beautiful, that song. It is so rhythmically satisfying. It plays these polyrhythmic grooves off of the back of a 4/4 beat, and it is just so awesome. And it has got one of the most awesome ending riffs that will just make you headbang. You can just listen to it for hours on repeat and you won't stop headbanging. It is that good. And I learned to play it. I like looked at the song several times over the years, and this time when I looked at it again, I just sort of went, you know what, I can do this now. I can do this. So I set the song out on a slower tempo, played it at 80% speed, just got that rhythm into my head, got the feeling for the riff. I kind of understood how it was played. And it's tricky learning Meshuggah because more often than not, what you're playing is different from the beat, and it always has this way of throwing you off. But that's what's so good about it. That's what makes it groove. And great song, says K-Dads. It is, isn't it? It's a wonderful song. And yeah, I just got the groove like embedded into my head and slowly creeped it up 2% at a time, all the way up to 100%. And I was playing it and I was like, damn, this is great. And then I learned the rest of the riffs, and I'm even learning to play the riff at the ends with like the ultimate headbanging stance where your guitar is almost touching the ground and you're free to swing your head back and forward in sheer joy at the wonderful rhythm. Yeah, so I am totally enjoying playing guitar at the moment. As you can probably tell, you know, someone mentions guitars, waffles on about it for half an hour. Jeez, I just wanted to know how it was going. You didn't have to tell me your life story. BlazeJunkie82 has resubscribed. Did I just read that out? I'm not sure. 21 months in a row, incredible. Thank you for the resupport. The resupport, I guess it is resupport. Appreciate that resupporting, buddy. And Denku again, thank you for the well wishes and the donation there. Jay's on fire says, that sounds amazing, headbanging. It is amazing. Go listen to it if you're a fan of heavy, insane, loud, crazy music. It's wonderful, that song. Absolutely wonderful. And now I can play it. Which means I'm just going to play it until I hate it. That actually doesn't happen to me. When I play songs over and over again, I seem to just love them more and more each time. Like, I've probably played Ride the Lightning about 50 times now, and every time I play it, I just love it even more. It's just so good. Now, I think I have slime blocks somewhere. Oh, I should have some in these junk chests now that I think about it. There you go, there they are, right. So we didn't need to pull out the redstone just yet. Came into a music discussion. Hooray, says Ness. I mean, there's always a chance of a music discussion. When X is streaming, right? I mean, that's always on the cards. Let's go and put these ladders in place. Nice. Can you play it for us in a video, says Eldons. I'm going to get back into doing guitar videos at some point, but I need to get over my nerves and my mindset. Like, I'm a stress head, right? And recording guitar videos often quite quickly becomes stressful, and that's just not healthy. And I don't know, I need to like change how I think when I do these things so that it doesn't become that, which is part of the reason that I've taken a break. Aha, we're just missing one block there. Anyway, once I can get past that and recording can be a lot more fun and free, then I'll be down for recording all sorts of stuff. But right now it's just been, it was a bit much, and I just decided, I'm going to take a break. It was actually a Meshuggah song that sort of the straw that broke the camel's back, as they like to say. I like that quote a lot. I like that quote a lot. It was the song Demigua. I learned to play it from front to back. There's some riffs that literally require you to count, like, as you play them, because you can so easily fall into the groove that you forget where you are in it, and so you have to count two sets of numbers at the same time, which is really annoying. Anyway, so I learnt that song inside out, and then as soon as I hit record, all of a sudden my arms go to jelly and everything became tricky, and it made it not a lot of fun. And then I tried to record it about 10 times in a row, and then I got so angry. I was like, this just ain't worth it. Like, I don't enjoy feeling like this when I'm playing. I like to just play and have fun. So I need to find a way to do that whilst recording, and that might take a bit of time, I think. Is your base inside an ocean, says I Love Dogs. My base is surrounded by an ocean. Hopefully that answers your question. Right. Bam. Filled in. Looks good. I like it. Finger Slayer says you can take one stack of an item that is in a chest by holding control. I know this. We know this. I've read your message several times, I'm pretty sure. This bug right here is starting to get a little bit weird. I am playing with Optifine on. It's the only thing I can think of. Does turning around fix it? Apparently it does. Apparently a little bit of look the other way will solve it. Look, it's doing it every single time I place a block. That's mental. Okay, that's worked out really well. This bit here definitely needs something. I think we'll just go with some stone bricks. Or maybe just put this prismarine in here. I wish... Turn around. Jump up and down. No. No, just not gonna... Maybe a little bit of light. Maybe a lighting update. Okay, that seemed to do it. Notice though that it updated before... here's the thing. Right, it's doing it. So dynamic lighting is updating it. And then it appears. Well, we can force it to appear now. That's really strange. It's got to be an Optifine bug, I reckon. X relog, says I Love Cats. That might do it. X, when do you start to play guitar? Says Ali Kish. I play in the evenings mostly after I've done all my recording for the day. I Love Dog says derp. I said ocean. Yeah, I know. I read it the first time. There's definitely an ocean surrounding my base. That's the only thing surrounding my base, of course. 8-bit nerdy dealing says, hey X bud, I have to go. I have a music lesson and I don't want to miss it. See you later. Of course. Who would want to miss a music lesson? Jeez. I mean, music is the gift of life. We got a noise in the ear donation here from. Now let's try and say this. Squeezy. Oh, I don't even know what I just said. Swizz. Oh, your name. Squizzy. Sir Quizzles, I don't know. Appreciate the donation. Saying, is it weird that I am 36 and still watch your vids? LOL. Keeping up the amazing work, Asuma. No, it's not weird at all. I think what's weird is like something that you like and then going, oh no, I shouldn't do that because of something else. You know, do what you like. If you like watching these videos, I mean, isn't that like the thing? You know, enjoying yourself, having a good time. I don't see why you shouldn't do what you enjoy. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate the donation, man. Thanks for the support. By the way, though, my demographic is largely young adults. On YouTube, my metrics are basically teenagers to like, oh, what's the category split? I think it's 18 to 35 are the two big groups of age that watch my videos. And a lot of students, I notice. There's always a lot of... Or maybe it's students like to tell you they're students. See, this is the other thing, like different demographics will behave in different ways. So I think younger people are likely to be more vocal. So when there's a lot of people watching and a lot of people aren't talking, chances are that older people might be the people that are not talking as much. That's just my kind of theory. And you know, students are always going to tell you that they're students, and so there's always a lot of like student stories that I get, you know, emails or like messages, you know, subscriptions, all that kind of stuff. Guess I'm a young adult and student, says Dear Shemi. There you go, you fit right in the demographic. I am 103 and still watch Xmas videos, says Jonah Bro. Could be true, could be true. I got a feeling if you're 103 though, the internet probably ain't your thing. Although here's the thing, I'd like to think that growing up and getting old, that I'll be able to, you know, stay in touch with what's going on and what's new. But when everyone's, you know, walking down the street and talking to the camera in their eye, you know, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I'm not sure I could talk to a camera in my eye. You know, that's like... I'm trying to refer to something there, but I can't quite remember it. I think it is a comedian, and he makes this joke about how... Actually, no, I think it might be Tom Scott doing a bit of stand-up, talking about how if you try and envision a future, it might involve people having, like, chips in their head, and they talk to each other like it's all happening. So they walk down the street and they're talking to someone, but they're not holding a phone. It's all happening in there. And he's also saying how, like, what if attention spans got shorter and people are just constantly buzz-fed little bits of information, and then they learn to talk this like really fast sort of half-talk language to communicate with people quickly, and people walk around just doing this weird talking things to themselves, and it was just like, yeah, it just I just thought the vision of it was great because it could go in that direction, and it instantly made me uncomfortable. Whereas young people growing up will be fine with it. They always are. Yuri says that was Tom Scott. It definitely was, wasn't it? It was one of Tom's TED Talks, says Speedbird. There you go, it was. It was definitely Tom Scott then. AV says, how did you choose the name Asuma? Took the word music, flipped it around, changed some letters, came up with Asuma. Do you like maths, X? Says Mr. Ram. I love numbers and maths. Maths is fascinating. I like watching Number File and hearing about maths problems and how they're solved. Love that stuff. Oh, I left my crafting bench down there, did I? Oh, I did, didn't I? Of course I did. Cubez has resubscribed for 4 months in a row, saying Merry Xmas, may your tea always be warm and your guitar in tune. XVX headbang. Thanks, fan. I appreciate that message. May my tea be warm and the guitar in tune. I appreciate that. That's nice. I like that one. Thank you, man. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. My tea's slightly on the cold side now, so we better finish it up probably. Shortened form of communication sounds most likely. It would be similar to SMS and how we came up with acronyms to beat the 140 character limit. Yeah, intelligent response there. Music does not have an X in it. Welcome, says Beast Modern Mine. I mean, I didn't stop talking when I said I took the word music and flipped it around. I did also then say I changed some letters about. So hopefully that answers your statement. Asuma's tea ASMR is the best thing about these streams, says Slippy Mr. Fish. Really now, really? A little bit of slurpy tea action, is that what you want? A big old slurp. Right, we're done, That tea's finished. That tea is finished. How do we get up there now? I have to also design a front for this building. We're just going to focus on the roof for now. What's the current project, says Chaos Shot. The current project is the roof, right? We've taken the design we had over there, we've moved it to this location, and now we're flipping it around onto Python's side, where it will probably be featured for the last time, as we don't want to repeat ourselves over and over again. Let's get like the outline of the roof in place for now. Like from one side to the other, so we know how big of an area we're doing. And then I think on the hour we're going to go do some redstone. Did you watch Star Wars 8 The Last Jedi? Haven't seen it yet, haven't got plans to see it. We'll obviously catch it at some point. I just want to enjoy it. You know, like, you can get into some real debates about, you know, what's like true or authentic to the original Star Wars and all of that, and are the new movies any good or not. I just think now, do you know what? I'm just going to try and find a reason to enjoy this movie. That's how I'm thinking about it. So that lined up perfectly with that bit. You know, if it's slightly slightly not in line, we don't really care. Yeah, so we'll end the roof here with a 2 wide bit. Just like that. So the next one's going to go there. We'll start building it across, and then we can take a step back and look at it. So yeah, my plan is when I see it, just to try and enjoy it. You know, not really care too much about inconsistencies or opinions. Just life's too short. Hey X, I'm watching all the way from Tanzania. Jeez, I don't even know where Tanzania is. That sounds amazing. Tanzania. I like that name. Let's throw an ender pearl up onto that roof. Bam. And then we'll head back across this way. Mellow fellow, says Charlie Panda. I like that. It's like a little thing, isn't it? Mellow fellow. X, do you use Yeti Blue microphone? If you do, have you ever recorded music with it? Says cool guy. Dahaha. So, yes, I have that microphone. I brought it and then thought it sounded disgusting, so I stuck to the current microphone that I use, which is a very cheap one. I'm very much into cost efficiency or effectiveness, right? So, I mean, this thing's only cost me, well, it's 30 quid when I first bought it. Then I've brought a couple of backups and stuff. So I have spent probably, you know, over £100 easily on these microphones, but they've lasted me years. Some people fork out, you know, thousands of pounds for recording equipment, and it makes a macroscopic difference. This is again, this goes back to the productivity thing that I was talking about earlier. Is that, you know, like, forget the 100%, forget, like, YouTube as a platform is a disposable platform. You're not creating pieces of art that exist forever. You're creating entertainment for people in a moment, like we're doing right now, you know. We're creating this together. So, you know, do we need this to have the most impeccable... Why did I come down here? I think I might have thought I ran out of slabs. We'll just make some more slabs. We'll chop down a tree. But you don't need the most impeccable quality ever to get the point across of making a video and having a good time and all of that. So, is it worth putting all this money into it? I don't think so. I treat money like, be smart with it, because one day it might be tough for you to, you know, have a job, and that's because I've been in that situation, or be able to earn, you know. So, that was some instinctive modded right there. Trying to twerk to make the tree grow, jeez. So yeah, be smart with your money, be efficient with it. Don't sink, you know, hundreds of pounds into a microphone when you're doing something that the same people are going to turn up for if you've got, you know, a $10 microphone. Like, that's how I think about it. But anyway, to answer the original question, I don't use the Blue Yeti for recording, but I have actually used it to record guitar on 2 separate occasions. One of them was for a Hermitcraft video. There's an episode where I do a little bit of singing at the beginning, and the other one is for the song that I'm going to put out on the 23rd. I think the 23rd is the day that I'm going to go for, unless I'm not going to be able to sit around at the computer and reply to comments. Like, that might mean I bring it out like a day or 2 earlier, so I can actually enjoy seeing what all of you think about it, you know? Because if I'm away, if I'm not here on that day, then what's the point? Like, I want to sit there and reply to comments for a bit. Anyway, that was me waffling. Hi, hello chat. Sorry, I haven't looked at you for a while, chat. Please forgive me. Count the derp, please, X, says Cubed. I wouldn't call that a derp. I think that was just a nice little moment where I forgot that I wasn't playing modded. Twerk derp, says World Winnie. Hey, come on now. Look, you know how derps work. When I feel like my brain has failed me, that's when I go, oh, it's a derp. I didn't feel like my brain. I just thought that was a funny little thing that happened, you know. Jeez, you people are derp fiends. Need to get clean, I tell ya. Need to kick the habit. Jeez. Right. Ender pearls. Ender pearls. Ender pearls. Every time I say it, it means something. I don't know what. Wait, there's no delay, says Cada420. The delay on Twitch is now about 5 to 10 seconds. So, you know, it's really not so bad anymore. He just wanted to dance, says Chaos Shot. Ah, you fooled me. I just wanted to dance. It's true. It's true. Oh. Papa Derp just showed up, says Chaos. Papa Derp. Oh, I love that one. I saw the new merch from H3H3 with the Papa Bless hoodie, or was it? Oh, do you know what? I'm not one for merch. Like, I'm not really a big merch person. I like to buy band t-shirts to support the bands. But I really like some of those H3H3 shirts, especially ones with all the different wacky faces that he's put together. And I was seriously thinking, like, man, I really like that. I think I'd probably prefer it as a poster on the wall, something like that. Michael Stickle says, except when Asuma is ranting on about something, then the delay can get to 5 minutes. Jeez! Jeez, it's true. Leave me alone. Relax. Asuma Sweden is here. Sweden? Sweden's here to the rescue. The whole country has come. Ah, I didn't craft this stuff up, and I didn't bring a bench with me. We'll make another bench. We always end up with loads of benches. We might as well just... See, now I probably have actually made too much. If I've made too much after this, I'll press the dirt button, okay? If we finish this roof and we don't need to craft more slabs, I have to hit the dirt button. It's a deal, okay? You've got to remind me. You've got to remind me. I really like those Teddy Fresh hats they wear, says Slippy Mr. Fish. I don't know what those are. I've been spoiled by Mixer with 0 seconds delay, says Jim Stone. Yeah, Mixer's fantastic for lack of display. I was considering moving over there at some point, but I don't think they were interested in having me. And also, like, after a while I started to think about it. It does have 0 delay, but it doesn't have an audience. Like, it's not very popular, and if you want to do this for a living, you do generally need to do it in a place where new people are going to find you, so you can continue doing what you do. And I think I actually made the right decision by staying with Twitch. But since then, Twitch has actually been doing a lot of stuff lately on the platform. It feels like they've become a whole lot more active the last 6 months. And 6 months ago, it was looking like Mixer might, possibly overtake it or something, but not anymore. That's for sure. Right, do we go any higher than this? I believe we do. I believe we're about... Oh, well... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, that's interesting. When I turn the corner here, I based it off of that wall. Now, that wall isn't the same distance from the centre as this is. But... If we move this further across, this wouldn't look as nice here. So that's done right, but it does mean then that that is the middle. So this roof's going to be slightly different, I guess, and that's fine. What we'll do... Decisions now. I kind of want to do something a little different here, but I'm not sure what it would be. Mario Minus says, hey X, I'm watching from New Zealand, has been stepping the game up more. Twitch has been. You've noticed that Twitch. Geez, the lines move as I read them. No, for once my insomnia is my friend. It's nearly 2 AM here. So the lines moved up and I started reading someone else's message. In response to Mixer, Twitch has been stepping up the game more, says Bob George III. It might be in response. It might also just be that the Amazon takeover, like, things don't happen instantly, right? Perhaps the plans that they're made have started to come to fruition. That could be it. Right, so that seems like the most obvious thing, but then you're left with like a bland run of spruce. So maybe what we do is triple that up anyway. Actually, no, that doesn't look right. And one on its own won't look right either, I think. Or maybe we do that. Oh, that'll do. Just like that. Little cap on the top. Okay, that looks good. Let's go and extend all of these over. Read one word from every line. Lol, that would be interesting. Try watching X. I changing. Maybe. Banana. What? Read. Hey. Sorry. I. But. I mean, it was almost going somewhere, wasn't it? Try watching X. I. And then it could have been really interesting after that, but it didn't work, did it? Do you play anything other than Minecraft, though, says B. Hawkman. Nah, Minecraft's my thing. I'm not a gamer. I'm really not. I mean, I've always liked games, and I appreciate games, but I don't know. It's like I feel like I've just got a short attention span for them or something. Especially recently, where I went and played some old games on DOSBox, and I just realised I've got like this nostalgic memory of them that, oh, these games were great and I just want to play them again. But you go play them again, you're like, oh, they were great. They're 20 years old now. Gaming has come a long way, and not a lot of new games interest me. So I'm happy to do this. This game to me is like an art brush, you know. It's jeez, you throw ender pearls into yourself and stuff. No, this is just a lot of fun. It's a lot of creativity and building and expressing yourself, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to just sort of, I don't know, play, I don't know, games. I just feel guilty when I play like a self-indulgent game, you know, like Gemcraft. I'm glad I'm not playing it anymore because it sucks you in, and then you just feel like, oh man, I could have been playing guitar with that time. I could have been working on my craft, you know. That's just how I feel with games, though. Have you ever played an instrument other than guitar? Says the command god. Yeah, I used to play keyboards. By play, I mean like I used to learn songs, not like a proper keyboardist or whatever. But I used to use it for composing music a lot as well. Actually, it's really nice to compose music on a piano because you have the sharps and the flat notes like laid out in front of you. Sorry, the sharps and the flats are technically the same thing. But yeah, you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. That's okay. That's kind of silly. But yeah, and I also got a drum kit, and I play the drums, or used to. I want to get back into that one day in the future, but I think guitar's always going to be my focus. I think playing the drums will just be for a bit of fun, you know. I won't be trying to learn to play New Millennium Sine Christ again. That's for sure. Jeez, I tried to learn to play that many years ago. It was very difficult. Trying to play 2 rhythms at once with your feet and doing something different on your hands, it's kind of crazy. X, do you mind giving a recap? I just joined in, says Ayush. We made the torch banner, then we came over here to work on Boat Bros. I gotta say, man, this place is looking sweet. It's looking awesome over here. We just need to start building things up from the other side, I reckon. And I've got a plan on how we're going to do that. Does this Prismarine belong to Mumbo, says Hadia. It does, okay? I took the Prismarine from Mumbo. Leave me alone. Jeez, he's got... Well, he's actually kind of running out of all of it. And he was asking me to stop taking. But, you know, it's not really about that, you know? I need to build with the Prismarine. Right, let's get back to it. I didn't really check this properly, did I? So, let's fingers cross it. Oh, look at that. I got it just right. Just right is what I got it. Sweet! That don't need to be there either. X is Asuma, X is Xmas, X is Santa Claus. I'm in proof if you ever needed it. Epic Boss Monkey has resubscribed for 12 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. That's 1 year. I appreciate that amazing support. Feel free to spam in chat and show off your goldie face. Don't spam too much, though. But you know what I mean. Is that a roof inspired by False's Babes, says Eldons. Oh, jeez, there's bang outside. What's going on out? Oh, shoot. I forgot to put out the rubbish. And my bin, it's be fine. Never mind. Sorry, the bin men. The Maker Player has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time. It's inspired by Doc M, actually. You know, I wasn't particularly thinking of Doc M at the time. Oh, I see what's happened here. It's just he introduced it in his series as like, I'm going to put spruce and dark prismarine together, and it looked really nice. And then it's just sort of become a combination over the years in your head. You know, hey, those 2 blocks look good together, and that's why I decided to build with them. I thought, let's use the dark prismarine with spruce. Those look nice together, and the rest is the rest. Mumbo won't miss those blocks, says Chaos Shot. I'm not sure. He keeps messaging me asking me not to take them. Anyway. Do you know how much Santa weighs, says John Cena? Yeah, 72 lemons. That's how much he weighs. 72 lemons. Jeez, I'm down in the water. I was holding shift and it failed me. That's a common thing to happen on this server. Common thing, unfortunately. Jeez, I want to fly! I want to fly away almost every day. I want to get away from that zombie. PV Mind has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. I appreciate the support. Let's just... okay, no. I was about to become a cup of hot Asuma right then. I was about to return to Lava Dolphin. That's what I was about to do. About to get my Lava Dolphin up. What am I talking about? I am heads all over the place all of a sudden. PV Mine, thank you for your subscription, buddy. I appreciate it. Cubist says, can't tell if X is trolling about Mumbo or not. Help! I tell you, just think of it like this. When has X ever trolled you? You know, I never troll anyone. I never do anything like that, ever. And so, you know, why would I do it now if I don't ever do it? That's the way that I would, you know, look at this situation, okay? X, definitely not a troll, so can't be trolling. Dear Shemi says, trolling Asuma, love heart. Gee, no, don't confuse the people. I'm not a troll. Jeez. Lava Dolphin returns, says Cinemundo. That was such a happy accident, basically. That was like, oh, this looks amazing. Now, even Rendog's getting in on this. Jeez, I ain't trolling no one, Ren. Leave me alone. Oh, goodness me, almost fell again. X, you should teach yourself to use the middle mouse button while building. I should. I never learned that one. I'm too old for learning new things, you know. They add these features to Minecraft and I'm just stuck in my old ways. I never learned them. Come on now, Slab. There we go. There we go. Good Slab, good Slab. Trolls live under bridges anyway, says Jimmy HD, and I've never said that I live under a bridge. That's not a thing I've ever said. Okay, that one fell down. That's a waste. Oh, that's a waste. Stressed. Hashtag stressed out. Why are the zombies here? Like, this is a peaceful place. Why are zombies here? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. What is your opinion on Rammstein? Is there any chance you will do a song cover? If you can, allowed to do so, says Guzun. That's another thing that burned me out on the guitar video stuff a little bit. I recorded me playing Du Hast, and no matter how many times I uploaded, twisted, changed... Oh my god, I've just realised something amazing. And I'm going to stare at this screen here, and someone's going to tell me in chat what's so amazing. It's in front of your eyes right now. But yes, I did a Rammstein cover, and copyright laws in Germany, very tough. Not even allowed to put it on YouTube. Like, it's not like demonetized. It's nope, can't publish it. No one will see it. Anyway, since then I've been playing Du Hast at like, you know, 20% faster or whatever, and I think I might try and record that and upload it at some point. That's another way to get better at playing guitar. When you know a song inside out, play it faster. Right, Jay's on fire says new texture. Darkness says name protect. I mean, like, someone can write a message where it's like, you know what it is. The texture, says Water Dragon. I think Water Dragon might be onto it. Random texture, says John Cena. John Cena and the Water Dragon, I'm going to give it to you guys. You have spotted... Oh, we need... Can Ren or False? I know Ren's listening, okay? Or Ren might be psychic. Oh, jeez. What if Ren's psychic, peeps? Like, what if he knows to just sleep in a bed right now? Oh, that would be horrifying, wouldn't it? That would actually freak me out, because we need someone to sleep in a bed. I could go sleep in a bed. There's one not too far away. Maybe we'll do that then. Let's wander over there. Do you play any Joe Satriani? I do not. Joe Satriani is someone I assume is just way too good for me to ever be able to play something. False might be psychic, people. I've got a feeling that False is psychic in the membrane. I mean, sleeping when we need to sleep. Jeez. Right, now that it's daytime and we can see, I've had this on for ages, and this is the first time it's hit me. Let's look at the spruce roof. How nice does that spruce roof look? It looks very nice. Now, why does it look so nice compared to something like this? Because the textures are not the same per block. Right, little bump in the middle. No bump. No bump. Right, this one here, bump in the middle, is different from that one. Little bumps here and there as well. That one is the same as that one. And then that one is over here again. Those little texture alterations look fantastic. Now, this is something that I asked for the Vanilla Tweaks guys to do. And it took a while, and then it was done, and then I forgot about it, and then I added it, and I think it's brilliant. I think it breaks up the monotony of using the same texture over and over again. And it just hit me right then. I just sort of saw it. I was like, oh my god, like, it looks so good. And I think a lot of textures probably could do with that in this game. I think maybe something like Dark Prismarine, maybe not so much. Like, any block that looks a little bit more defined with these little squares, probably best to keep them that way. But anyway, that's what I asked of the Vanilla Tweaks team. They did that. I mean, this is a process that has taken months. So I hold my hand up and say I'm a derp. But yeah, and then I put it on here and I was like, right, when I'm playing Hermitcraft. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? We actually recorded over at TFC's and we pointed this out. I remember now. I have noticed it before, but this time it hit me like naturally, you know. It was just like, oh, it's working. Like it's doing what I wanted it to do. And that is just to break up the monotony of having these textures over and over again. X, can you do a cover of The Beautiful People by Manson, says Betty Baghaddy. I think I've looked at several Manson songs, and unfortunately, the style of guitaring isn't particularly challenging or interesting to me. Like, I don't know, I'll have to look into it, but I tend to do this. I tend to just go on little binges of looking at all different tabs for an artist and seeing which ones capture my interest, and I didn't find anything from Manson really. In fact, I remember, I think I just, like one of the songs, it was just too easy. I like got the tab and just played it through without even practicing. That's another type of guitar video I want to do, because I just like some songs I can look at and just start playing straight away and read the tab and play, and I want to do a little bit of that on camera. You know, that takes a while to get used to, but after you've been playing for years, you can do that. Yeah, I think Manson was one of those where it was just like, it's just not challenging. Anyway, noise in the ear. Loot Tenant, Loot Tenant is here for donation. Loot Tenant number 79, lest we forget. Hey X, thanks for another full year of inspiration, fun, and awesome content. No problem at all, buddy. Appreciate the donation. Yeah, be wrapping up another year on YouTube soon. For me though, the year is young. The YouTube year starts in September for me, because that is my anniversary. So we are like 6 years and a bit into doing this, and it's been an amazing journey. What challenges you in guitar? The fingering, plucking, combination of all of those, says Cubez. Well, I mean, everything challenges you because it depends on what you're playing. So even the things that I'm good at, if I find something that's faster, more intricate, requires more dexterous, but it's the same technique, then it challenges you. So it's really about where your strengths are. Like, for example, I can do a little bit of finger plucking. If you gave me a finger plucking song, that would be very challenging. But if I learnt that song and played a few others like it, you'd be stronger at that skill. So then finger plucking songs of that dexterity wouldn't be like challenging anymore. Does that make sense? The challenge is like the challenge is against yourself in a way. More so than a song is challenging. It's challenging until you've learned to play it, I guess would be a good way of putting it. Abroad Q has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. Appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy the stream. By the way, all the new people who have subscribed today, we have a Discord that you can join. If you use Discord, then good. If you don't, go look up what Discord is. It is an alternative to TeamSpeak and Skype mixed into one. We have a what's it called? A partnered server. I've even got a partnered hoodie now from Discord. Very nice little hoodie. Yeah, and you're all invited to join it. Now, if you're on Discord, you go into your user settings and you look at connections, and there you hook it up to Twitch. You hook them together, and then it will give you the invite on that screen to our server. Now, I said I'd give myself a derp. 30 slabs is not a terrible amount over, but I derped, okay? That's annoyed me now. I've got 30 more slabs than I needed. I'm pressing that button. It's been pressed. Okay, I've derped. I didn't want to derp on this Xmas Day stream, but I made a deal, and I was wrong. Look at that. I can't put it in there. That's why I'm angry. That's why this is a derp, because that's already got a full stack, and I should have pulled them out and used them. But now I've been inefficient, and I've wasted slabs, people. I'm a terrible Minecrafter committing crimes against inventory organisation kind. Right, let's go and throw an ender pearl onto this roof so we can see it. And the roof looks good. The gap between the top and the bottom doesn't, does it? It looks awful. Donation here, noise in the ear from Unwoven Rainbow saying, just a little early Christmas present. Gonna be good and finish packing for my travels. So hope you and everyone watching have a great Christmas. See you in the new year. You're going travelling for Christmas. That sounds amazing, Unwoven. I hope you have a great time, and I appreciate the donation, of course. Best of luck on your travels. I hope you... Yeah, I hope we hear more about that. It sounds cool. I'm assuming you're going travelling while Christmas is happening. I don't know, something about the way the message was said, I guess. Lots of hashtag derps in the chat. There's 15 wasted planks. There's Twitch cows. There's 30 there. It's 30, jeez. Hi X, check that. Iskal. Iskal's who we're raiding next. An hour from 50 minutes from now. Right, it's time to put on our thinking cap and do some redstone. Lava Dolphin 2. Lava Dolphin versus Aquascar, says Yam. Brilliant. Anyone know what I can do with my 1,314 harmony points, says Rapand. I think I know what I'm going to do with them, but I won't say yet because I'll have to think about it. But yes, there may be something you can do with that in the future. So the idea is that harmony points will be redeemable for something. And I didn't know what when I started them, but that wasn't the point. It was just to get the ball rolling. So people who earn lots of harmony over time should eventually, get something in reward for it. It's always been a plan of mine to do that. Right, inventory's a little bit cleaner. Oh look, there's loads of space in this one. There we go, nice and clean inventory. Still got the torch. That's good. Okay, and now we're going to head over to where False is, or might be. Well, we'll go over to False's little project here. I don't know if she's going to be there, but we're going to do a little bit of redstone for False now. Harmony points to the next Bitcoin, says FryDX. I need to buy me some cryptocurrency. I've been thinking about that non-stop and just... I even signed up for the site. Like, I don't want to get into a cryptocurrency talk again, but I've decided it's probably worth putting a little something into that stuff because it kind of looks like they're going to be, a valid part of the future, so to speak. Where are the harmony points, says Bedders. Well, if you're in the right browser, you can get more harmony by clicking on the screen, but otherwise, it's just given to you for being here. The longer you watch, the more harmony you get. Rendog and False are psychic, especially False. I made $10 on Bitcoin and cashed out, says Thomas the Troll. When was that? Because now I think I've what's it up to, like 20,000 now. It just keeps rocketing upwards. It's unbelievable. Everyone's saying it's a bubble that will burst, but like when? It just keeps going. You got 2 million total views on Twitch. Hashtag Twitch special episode. What, did we just hit that now? 2 million? Or did we hit it a while ago? I can't remember. Anyway, I've been thinking about this. I reckon what we've got to build for False is going to be kind of easy. So we need a lever as an input. No, sorry, we need a button as an input. We use a short button. Probably need a sticky piston, maybe an observer. Maybe a torch. I'll get a little bit of everything here. The main thing though is those comparators. We need some building blocks as well. I wonder if Falsey's got a ender chest? No ender chest. If you got, oh look, I'm going to snag some of this. Some polished andesite. I'm such a criminal. Falsey's going to be so upset when she sees that a few of her blocks are gone. Although technically I'm using them for her build. So quiet now. Stop going crazy. Right. We've got to make a minute timer delay, right? So I was thinking, if I remember how to build it correctly, we should actually use a wooden button, I believe, as the input. I think it's free across like this. Piece of redstone up here. Right, and then comparator, comparator, and comparator. Okay, this one's going to have a block on it, going into a dust, and then on the side of that, we're going to put our torch, our button. Okay, so then the redstone comes on. Right, I believe somewhere here, this needs to be slightly different. There we go, that makes it decay. But for how long? Right, so that was on. Let's actually count this from on till off. I believe this would be the output here as well. And I got a noise in here. We'll read that in a second because we're going to count. So right, it just ticked over to the 5th second. That's 5 seconds. And it's off. It kind of looked like 10 seconds. I'm staring at the number that counts upwards. It is definitely... Wow! So OBS's second counter, it's not counting seconds, it's jumping all over the place. It did 5 seconds really quickly and then sometimes it stalls. What's more reliable? Okay, the one in the top right of my screen is way more reliable by the looks of it. Right, let's do it on the minute. Okay, so now. Right, so the amount of seconds when it stops in the top right of the screen is what we'll go for. In fact, I'm going to move them closer together. Okay, that was about 10 seconds, right? It's not as long as I would have liked it to have been, so let's see if we can extend it a little bit further. This might not actually be the best way to do this now. I was hoping that would be a little bit longer. So redstone, break those. Alright, and let's see if it comes all the way back round first of all. No, it didn't. It didn't even look like it came... Ah, there's no comparator, that's why. Okay, it came back round really quick. It kind of looks like we could get away with another one. It's Fozzie says it is Fozzie used this music in his Minecraft videos. A little bit of self-promo going on there, Fozzie. I believe there might be. How you doing, buddy? How's it going? Twitch Chaos says recently had a massive upgrade to my internet. Used to have 5 megabytes. Down 2.5 up, now it's 50 and 25 up. That means I can finally watch quality streams without delay or buffering. That's awesome, dude. Also, that upload to download ratio, that's fantastic. Over here in the UK, it's generally 1/10, and I think my connection is 200 up. No, 200 down and 20 up, something like that. Right, it looks like we could even squeeze another one on. Let's just keep doing it, because we want the maximum, right? That's what we're after here. The more I make this thing bigger, though, I am starting to think I've chosen a simple way to do this, but it might just end up being a bit much. Now you can get wreckaged. Why are there zombies spawning in this area? It makes no sense. Right. When did that thing end? I'm now wondering. Let's just see if there is any more room. So. Looks like maybe squeeze one more on. This will be it though. If this goes on, this will probably be it. Right, let's break those. Let's get you in place. And then put those two in. Right, and now we're going to do another little counting thing. So let's wait for 20 seconds, okay? 20. Right, and now I'm going to move it. And we're going to see how long this one lasts for. It's definitely going for a little bit longer. Right, so that was 10 seconds. I hear a zombie coming. Jeez. Zombie, no! Okay, that's... No, zombie! Zombie! It's still powered. Oh, you are a creep. It's still powered. Get out of here, you... It stopped at about 15, 25 seconds, was that? 20 to 25 seconds. Goodness me. Why are they here? Ruining my fun, are you? Ruining my fun. Well, here's the thing. I thought this would be easier because I wanted to build a timer. Oh, what if I could get it to loop back into itself? Now, see, now I'm overcomplicating things. Right. I wanted to build a timer that when it was finished, you could press it again. By the way, we're creating a 1-minute timer. If I use the Etho Hopper clock, it's just as good. Oh, do you know what? I could use an Etho Hopper clock that... Hang on. Right, okay. Now I'm thinking. Now my brain's working, right? Yeah, let's use an Etho Hopper clock, but I was thinking that it would have to cool down again. But maybe if we make it work on a falling edge. Oh, I think this is the way to do it now. Oh, we really need daytime, don't we? Because this is just garbage. Can't see anything. I should really catch up with the noises in my ear. Eldons is here with a cheer, saying holiday cheer, holiday cheer, holiday cheer, holiday cheer, holiday cheer. Merry Christmas, X. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for the bits. False is psychic. What did I just say? Jeez, I don't know what's going on here. Randy Nicole is also here. Again, holiday cheer, holiday cheer, holiday cheer. Here's a little holiday cheer. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Randy. Thank you for the bits. We also got bits from K-Dads. Again, saying, why is everyone saying holiday cheer? Have a great Christmas, X. Loving some Byrocratic and Hermitcraft streams. So good. Oh, my throat there. That cough. Appreciate it, man. Glad you're enjoying the music as well. We do enjoy some Byro over here. Would the Vanilla Tweaks resource pack work for Pocket Edition, Asuma, says Wildkey? Now I forget, because I think there is someone who officially ports it to that edition for us. I believe there is a vanilla tweaks for PE, but maybe not like the picker on the website. I can't remember though. So, someone ported it, and I can't remember if we made it official or not, but it is there out there somewhere, right? K-Dad, thank you again. Thank you everyone for the bits. Appreciate it. The music is awesome as usual, says Eldons. I'm glad you like it. I would like to find a little bit more music, because the artists that I do have on here, you know, they don't release new music all the time, so the library doesn't feel that big. Right, so what we need to do is put a torch into one end with the button on the side. So we're going to take the button from over here. Right, so now we lock it on, but when we press the button, time is going to activate, right? I think a observer might be useful here now. Right, that's right. I wish it was... I wish there was a way to sort of better pick where you want the output of the observer to be. That wasn't so bad, though. Right, let's see how many pulses we get from this thing when we activate this. So... Oh, nothing. What? Oh, you idiot. You idiot! Jeez, that's a redstone derp if I've ever seen one. I'm pressing the spacebar. Jeez, what a fool. Right, and then I didn't look. Okay, I think it's a pulse each time. So that into a T flip-flop is probably going to be the best thing for it, right? Yep, throw the torches on the ground. So here's your output for the game. Press the button. Timer off. Bam. So then the amount of items into here is how long the thing goes on for. Alright. Not bad, eh? Oh. Brother Spangle is here with some bits saying holiday cheer, Merry Christmas. Oh, it makes a little Christmas tree in chat. Thank you, Spangle. Appreciate that. Thank you for the bits. Also, Colin Turnip is here, resubscribing for 7 months in a row, saying Merry Christmas, X. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Apparently, Renscow85 says we hit 1,000 viewers. You peeps must love your Hermitcraft. We ain't done it in a while. Lots of people here today. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Be sure to hit that follow button if you ain't done so already. And again, anyone who's a Twitch subscriber, if you're on Discord, go connect Twitch to Discord and join our server. We've got lots of plans for our server in the future, but there's a place to talk about Asuma-related stuff, I guess. GamerX85 has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. Also, Professor Dr. Pug has resubscribed for 4 months in a row, saying Merry Christmas, X. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that wonderful support again. Cat says Brother Spangle hype. But Brother Spangle hype. Let's get some Brother Spangle hype in chat. Oh, okay, right. Now we got to do some timing, okay? Are you ready for the timing? Right, so we just want to start off with how much is 10. Okay, so we wait for that thing to turn on. Let's do it on 30, right? Bam. Okay, and it's off now. And that's about 4 seconds. So 10, if 10, that actually sounds right that 10 would equal 4. I don't know why. Yeah, 2.5 feet? No, I can't remember why 10 would equal 4. Anyway, 10 equals 4. Let's come over here. So, if 10 equals 4, so that's 4 seconds. That's 8 seconds. That's 10 seconds, right? So 25 is 10. 25 is 10. Now we've made 20. So False wanted so 3 lots of 50 should do it. Alright, that should give her 1 minute. So let's go put that in there. And then we're actually going to time that, which means I'm probably going to end up reading chat and stuff. So that should be a 1 minute thing. Alright. Alright, how many times can I say alright? Spangle boosters, I will fight you, bro. I should have said Brother Spangle. Jeez, I've got it wrong already. Sorry about getting your name wrong, Brother Spangle. Right, let's Let's do this. Right, 1 minute. From the minute at the top, okay? So we're about to hit 123. We're going to go to 124. That was 1 second too early. I don't know why I pressed it 1 second too early. Now we're going to wait here and see what happens. Okay. Some mods, please time me out, says Ashusha. Ashusha needs a timeout. Boo boo! How dare you be so late? You should go to bed earlier. I live Mycelium, says Brother Spangle. Snowy Wolf says, hey, it's Sumo, I'm trying to work on Minecraft RPG map. Could I include your island once the season is over? Wells Knight already said I could use castle. Sure, yeah, of course. As long as you know, you like leave a sign somewhere and credit it or whatever, you'd be more than welcome to. Right, so we're at 35 seconds. We want to hear Ramstein, says Guzana03. Copyright says no. Copyright says no, Ramstein. Right, 15 seconds to go, peeps. Oh, it's intense. It's intense. I hope this redstone is correct. Jeez. I'm feeling so stressed. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. I could literally do with 1 or 2 more blocks and it's perfect. Let's go put 2 more blocks in and that is a minute timer. Wow. Wow, I think I'll actually make it 3 more blocks in. We'll do 2. That is superb. Well, I'm glad I did some redstonage. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. Well, actually, I say oh, no. I've done... Okay, I have actually done this a little bit wrong. It was all too good to be true, peeps. It was all too good to be true. Let's take that out then. Oh, no. So, well, here's one thing. We're going to need half the amount here. Half the amount of that. Because this isn't set up correctly, peeps. No, I've done that wrong. I sort of flew into that a little bit. Okay, so I reckon we should actually take our signal from there. Oh, I think that literally might be it. Like, in my head, I don't see what's wrong with that. Redstone, that's all we got. That is all we've got. So that's what turns on, right? So then I said we need half of this. Now, here's the thing. We're going to get a signal. Yeah, we expected that. So let's go reset this. Alright. Looking good. Now, we're not actually going to get an update, are we? We're not going to get an update. No, this isn't as simple as I thought. So when we press this button, that bit there activates. Right. Oh, that does activate. Weird. Change of signal strength did it. So that's actually going to give several up. Oh no, this is trickier than I thought, peeps. It's going to give several updates. Oh no. Oh no. 76 items is 1 minute. Apparently someone in chat said, well, 76. 76. So we had the right amount, technically. It's just it had to go back and forth. So don't worry about it. 76 is exactly what we've got. I don't know what to do with this now. Where does it change? When we start, we create... I mean, we can detect the start because we actually start here, right? That's one change, and that might be tricky because that means we'd have to turn it into a monostable. But where else are we going to get... I mean, I've got a bit of a weird idea in my head. Yeah, I've got a little bit of an idea. Now, in redstone... Oh, we are going to get stuck on this, my friends. We are getting stuck into some redstone now. My brain's ticking over. I enjoy this, and then there'll come a point where I go, I've had enough. What is this thing currently doing? Right, it's on 72. We definitely need a smaller amount to test with, right? We also got to remember that this thing's going to create a larger signal. But anyway, our problem is... No! Wait, so if we count from this side, the items go in, then they go all the way back. Right, so, first thing is that we need to work from this side here. Okay, now, actually, I think a repeater on its own might do the trick. I can't see why a repeater on its own doesn't do the trick. items come in. Right, now the redstone torch, possibly. I don't think it's going to mess this up. Okay, let's. No, it is. It's going to mess it up. Let's break it down, okay? Right, items are stuck in this side over here. They're going to go into that one, so this is going to get an update. Oh, we might just get one update from that if it doesn't do signal strength, so that might be what we need right there. Okay. Now, the problem is, when all the items go back, that comparator will turn off, but this torch will be on, like the redstone will stay on, so that is not the correct place to get the signal from. But this might just be it. So our problem here is that if the comparator updates based on signal strength, we're in trouble. And the way that we would do that is actually by testing this with the full amount. Okay, so let's try this. Right, I'm not seeing any more updates come through. That's pretty good. X is too stubborn for that, says Eldons. Sorry, says I Live Cats at Eldons. What did Eldons say? X is never going to call Mumbo. I mean, Mumbo's probably doing his own thing right now. Why does everyone think that, like, Mumbo's just, like, got a hotline for us? Oh, like we can just ring him up and go, stop recording videos. They don't want to watch them. They want to watch you help me on Twitch. Jeez, Mumbo. No, that's not how it works. Professor Dr. Pug saying Merry... I read that one, didn't I? But thank you again. Merry Christmas, X, says Professor Dr. Pug. Ria Kanoba has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription. Also, Alpha Wolfie 8198 has gifted a sub to Water Dragon. Thank you for doing that, man, and thank you, Water Dragon, for coming along and checking out the stream and watching and all of that. Appreciate the support ever so much. Hope you're enjoying it all. Right. Bam! And it just went back in. And that was when the... We've done it, peeps. That's it. This is it. This right here, you know, is the pinnacle of redstoning, okay? That's some supreme engineering going on right there. Do you like it? So this is the output. Okay, let's put down a couple of signs. False has got some signs over here. Hungry Hermit's coming soon. I was tempted to pinch one off the wall then, but I think that's a little bit too cheeky. We've already borrowed some stuffs. Let's have a look in here for a sign or two. Sticks. 1, 2. No, just one will do. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. Also, put back the stone and the andesite that we borrowed. And yeah, we'll make a sign with that. Very good. X is doing redstone better than Mumbo, says Paranoid. I'm not so sure about that. It wasn't particularly difficult what we did. Iggy, no, is it Igaru? Igaru has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate that support. I hope you enjoy the stream. Input, output. 1 min. And that's it. That's it. Press the button. Wait a minute, and it'll stay on. Oh, jeez, no, it's not working. No. It is working, really. I just did a derp. Okay, I put it in the wrong place. It may not have been difficult, but you made it look difficult, Winky Face, says Gemster. Brilliant. Brilliant. Olive Cass says, don't sell yourself short. You're a strong, independent human being. Strong, independent human being, peeps. Now, I want to know something. Why is there a chest there? Oh, it does use fishing rods. This is very much like a game I played last season on Hermitcraft. Jeez, False. What's going on here? Hungry, hungry hermits. Let's let's grab. I want to see what's going on the roof. There's something pink up there. It's pigs. Why are there so many pigs up here? Oh, jeez. Do you have to fish pigs? Oh my god, that's amazing. How do they all get here to the middle? How do they know to go in there? Okay, this is awesome. It's doing it with pigs. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'll leave False to it now. We've done some redstone for False. Put all those things away. Good old redstone chest there. Coming in handy. Do False for copyright. Haha, says Cosmic Guy. Yeah, we'll shut it down for copyright reasons. On the next episode of How Did We Get Here? Never forget Cobby Mosselstone, says K-Dads. Oh my goodness me. Cobby Mosselstone. Who was here for Cobby Mosselstone? I remember that. Cobby Mosselstone, goodness me. Goodness me. Rightio then. Plop that down here. I guess we've got to get to work on this thing, haven't we? Now we can build whatever we want on this side, like nice decorations and all of that. The opposite side, oh, do you know what? Python's put windows on this. That's the thing, isn't it? Like, on that side, you definitely want to look out and see the ocean. On this side, maybe not. That's what I'm thinking. Now, there's not a lot of room to work with here. Just thinking, if I do a little bit of marking up, we can figure out where exactly we're going to be able to build in this area. Mega says this is some real quality music. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Mega. Alan Berg says X takes the Jankify philosophy to words too. Yep. Yeah, I'll give you that one. I do. Yep, that's I Jankify words. We know. All right, don't rub it in. Jeez. Okay, let's grab these. Noise in my ear. Wildkey is here with donation saying, here's a gift to you, mate. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that ever so much. And, of course, I hope you have a good Christmas and New Year as well. In fact, I hope everyone does. It is the season to be jolly. Appreciate it, man. By the way, I will be streaming tomorrow. Minecraft's Story Mode's final chapter comes out tomorrow. I'll be streaming at my regular time in the evening for that. If you're interested in the Minecraft Story Mode, the greatest story that's ever been told, you know. No, it's that level of quality. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow over here. And then I'll probably do one stream before Christmas, but I'm definitely going to take a day or two off, you know, before Christmas. I think I need it. Right, now where are these beams going to come down? I hope they don't spoil the view. Sort of comes down directly in front of that, doesn't it? And then that one there. So how do I want to make this work for it, is the question. Story mode hype, says Disco Manco. Indeed, story mode hype's what we need. Hey X, hope you're doing great. Just finished my exam and wanted to say hi. Hi buddy, hope the exam went well. No Xmas with Asuma streams, says Friday X. Not this year, no. I'm going to see the family earlier this year, so doing things that way around. Now you see these windows here. I want to modify them now. I think. Oh, it's just all a little. Oh, maybe we can make this part of the wall. Like, right now my brain's ticking over. Right, like who's to say that it has to come down in front of it all the way? Who is to say it should come down all of the way? I don't know who's to say, but it's not me to say, is what I'm trying to say. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what X is saying? Okay, so if we do that and this, we now set ourselves up with a little bit of a lip. This lip ties the two together, but allows us to do a different wall design on either side, and we can leave Python's wall design in place as is now. Question is, best place to build that will be up there. That is the question. I just answered it. Yes, I know. And then maybe we can put some blocks here. Not sure what blocks they'll be. But if we're going to put anything there, it's quite likely that it'll be blocks. You know? You know, there's not a lot of other stuff. I mean, I guess you could put an armor stand there, but it's not as good as a block. Jeez. Asuma, can you please build a Christmas biome, says Diggy David. Diggy David, how large would you like the Christmas biome to be? That, you know, that's what I really need to know. How big is this Christmas biome that we're going to build? Oh! I fell in. My legs are cold now. They're cold and in the water. Right. Temporary block. Granite. Brilliant. Get out of here, granite. Despawn. Despawn peacefully. Stop burning my eyes. Okay. And now we can build up this side as well. So Python gets to like keep his design. That's excellent. We get to put a good old roof in this area. Is that gap 2? No, it's free. It's free. Have you tried quartz, says Netronic. I'm not going to put quartz in here. A, it's expensive. I think it's a little bit too clean. I think white could fit in, but it's a little bit too clean for the prismarine and the dark quartz. Spruce is a much nicer complement, I think. Right, and the end of this thing we're probably going to leave as is. The inside of this as well, do you know, if I really wanted to go crazy, I reckon adding an extra dark prismarine block on the inside in all those spots. Oh, do you know what? I do want to go crazy. Now that I've said it, I know that it looks better. It's got to be done. Not so sure about that. Ugh, fell down. Fell down again. What will we do with this Wally is what we all want to know. Hey X, how are you today? Says Prince. I'm good, I'm good. It's a bit weird to be streaming at this time. Going to be recording, you know, an episode of Hermitcraft, like, between streams and stuff, which is kind of odd. But, you know, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Nikki Died says, just pulled out my wisdom tooth this morning, and watching this helps a lot. Thank you, mate. Mate, I got some advice for you. Don't drink tomato soup after you've had your teeth pulled out, okay? Don't drink tomato soup whilst wearing a white t-shirt after you've had your teeth taken. Look. You know, I'm speaking from experience here. You don't want to do that, okay? Your t-shirt's going to change colour if you do that. I mean, I know from experience, geez. It was a strange day in the life of a Sumer. I was just enjoying some soup. Next thing I know, why's my chest feeling warm? Why is my... I mean, it's making my belly feel warm. That makes sense. But why is my chest now feeling warm? I looked down, and what did I see? The tomato soup was not in my mouth. Because I couldn't feel my mouth because I'd had my teeth taken out. Why didn't the dentist warn me? Why didn't that dentist warn me? Oh, jeez, I don't know. Oh, chat's reaction is quite funny. Stop burning my eyes, says the man who built an entire castle structure completely out of granite. Netronic, you think you're a smarty pants, okay? You think you caught X out. That granite was regular granite. I built the castle, okay, out of polished granite and hardened clay. Combinations, peeps. Combinations of blocks will stop the eyes from burning. Oh, didn't they teach you this in Minecraft school? Right. Oh, no, wrong block. Wrong place. Right block, wrong place. Now let's get over here. Jeez. And start putting these in place. Asuma, can you please do a Christmas prank, says Attaxa. That would have been a great idea for this stream, actually. Now, if I had a prank idea, a prank for a stream is always good, you know. And who could we have pranked? What could we have done? Maybe, I don't know if Ren's got a plan, but maybe Ren wants to prank someone. Now would be a good idea to throw. I don't think Ren's probably watching anymore. He's probably had enough of this derp. He's thinking, geez, I've got to put up with that fella when he's on the server. I don't want to watch this stream any longer. All right. We're getting most of the way through this now. I think this is a good idea, actually. It just makes the whole thing look a little bit more structured in here. And structures is good, you know. We don't want a roof that looks like it's going to fall down. KC Inso No Rap, thank you for the nice message, buddy. X's streams are great painkillers. I just had stitches taken out of my knee and I can't go upstairs, says Hermitcraft fan. What are all these people having surgery, having stitches, having your teeth taken out? Jeez, what's going on? They just come here after surgery, do they? You've had surgery, okay, now go to twitch.tv/Asuma. Is that what they said? Is that what they said? That one would actually go there, I believe. Yes, it would. We got a drunk cow in chat. Drunk cow alert. How's it going, buddy? Rendog TV, Asuma he's lurking, says Akula. Rendog is lurking, apparently. Right, now that that's done, do you know what? I instantly saw it. There's this nice shape here, like a T or a Y. It's like a Y, and that makes me think that we should preserve this space, this open space. So maybe what we do is we put glass panes across the middle on either side. I think that could look good. And we might just leave the interior of this part at that. I felt like I might want to do some more something. Actually, I feel like this very much needs filling in. It needs a bit of a front there. Problem is, okay, it's lined up on that side. If we go over to this side, I don't know how this game works here, by the way. I'm not 100% sure. Right, and then on this side, it's going to be off a little bit, but that's not the worst thing ever, is it? It's really not. So we'll do that. Yeah, I think we should fill it in then. Question is, with what blocks? We need prismarine slabs, says Snowwolf. Do you know what, I was thinking about this. I had some really interesting ideas the other day with all the changes that are around the corner for Minecraft. Right, so here's some of the ideas that I came up with. You can tell me what you think of them. Right, imagine a dye bag, okay? Dye bag. You open it up, the inventory's like bigger than a double chest, or maybe a double chest size. You can put dyes into it, and they'll sit in the bag. When you pick up a dye off the ground, it goes straight into the bag in your inventory, and you can then like select a slot in the dye bag. Okay. When you hold the dye bag, you see what colour you've selected, what colour of dye, and then you go up to a block and you right-click it with the dye bag, and it changes the colour. Changes the colour of the block to that colour, and then when you break that block, it drops the block and it drops the dye, and the dye will go straight into your dye bag. Now when you run out of a stack of dye, the dye bag intelligently moves the same colour into that slot. I just really liked the way it worked. I felt like there might be a couple of things that I missed there. Like maybe it doesn't work on every texture, maybe it only works on dyeable textures or something, but it just seemed like a really nice way to add more colours to the game. As well as that, slabs. I reckon it'd be cool if rather than crafting a slab for every block type, you just crafted a slab frame, and then you selected the material to put in it. But again, you could have a material bag that automatically is full of materials. You select the material you're building with, and whenever you place the slab frame, it's picked the material out of that bag. I think that would be kind of cool, you know. The dye bag sounds like something from Modded, says Water Dragon. Well, there's been so many modded things that have introduced different ways of managing items and stuff. I mean, anything you're going to come up with will probably sound like something in Modded. It was just the way I was thinking, if I could change vanilla and do something there, that's probably how I would do it. Okay, this is all correct. And I think it just needs that there. Right, I'm happy with that. The thing is, does it actually look any good? This one's a bit more open on that side. That actually looks pretty fine, I think. Maybe we shouldn't have put a row... Oh, hang on, there's... Okay, no, yeah, I see why it looks a little bit odd. I think we want to lose this row of blocks at the bottom and put the other type there. Because otherwise it's like a double thick border there. Hey X, what happened to the backpack idea that Mojang said? I don't know what one they said, but they have implemented shulker boxes, which I think are fantastic. As someone who's played this game for a long time, certain things about it just become tedious, and that is inventory management, At first it is kind of fun, looking after your items, where you're going to put them, what you're going to do with them. There's like a certain... maybe, what would you call it? Like, there's a certain enjoyment to hoarding items, basically, and collecting stuff. But once that novelty wears off, then all of a sudden inventory management is just like this hassle, this thing that you got to do. And I really feel like they should streamline that part of the game better. I would love to work with a modder who would like to take some of these inventory management ideas and turn them into a mod, because I feel like I can come at it from a very vanilla perspective, like a lot of mods are really over the top powerful. Like, I don't think applied energistics would fit into this game. I think you just gotta find ways of making the way that you manage items in vanilla just a little more streamlined, a little more simple and easy, and it doesn't have to be this end game, all-in-one kind of overpowered modding that gives you access to everything. It's just certain things you could do that I think would be very smart and intelligent, just to make things a little easier for the player. I think what I want to do here is go back to this level and just fill it in like that. Alright, we won't see any of the spruce, and it creates a nice little lip here. That's good. That is good. Don't tell me I'm out. We're not out. Right, and that is a lot of this done. It really is. That's looking superb. What vanilla needs the most is drums or fluid tanks. Wild Winnie, I disagree, you see, because vanilla has two liquids, lava and water, and the functions for them don't require you to store. Like, water is infinite. Lava, yeah, But you've got shulker boxes to put all those buckets in of lava, you know? And there's not a lot that requires you to use a lot of lava at once, other than the occasional lava lake building for aesthetics, you know, unless you want to do a lot of smelting, but then you can set up a system to smelt using hoppers and stuff. I think barrels is not what modded, what vanilla needs, it's what modded uses. It's a very modded thing. Extra streaming and I'm awake. Woo, says Wolfcraft. Unless you're dreaming this, you know, unless I'm not streaming and you're just dreaming, and that rhymes. All in good time. This looks fantastic. I might cough. Oh, there we go. Double border at the left side, says Marcus. It's not a double border, it's just that the other border on the right is hidden. So Alpha Wolfie is here doing a cheer, throwing bits at me, saying cheer cheer, prank Mumbo with a Santa hat on his Guardian farm. Cheer to cheer cheer. Well, there it is. If Rendog's listening and needs a prank idea, Guardian hat on Mumbo's farm is a terrific idea. In fact, I'm very tempted to do something like that myself. That is a good idea. Make Ender Pearls stack to 32, says Wowie Ho. You know, now that they've been set at 16, I don't think it's the biggest deal to set them at a 32. I mean, it's something you could do. I'm not sure I'll pick that one myself. I'm not sure I'd pick it. Oh god, I've just looked at the time. Wow, I feel like the last half an hour of this stream has absolutely flown by. Absolutely flown by since we did that redstone. Feels like that was 5 minutes ago. Right. Is that all of the roof? No, it would go across a little bit further, wouldn't it? Did I just place that under... Oh, it did an invisible thing again. It hasn't... Has it been doing the invisible blocks in an area? Like, we've just gone closer to where we saw them before and they've appeared again. Right, that's looking real good to me. It really is. What I might do is copy a little bit of the iron bars stuff going on this side over to that space. And then what I want to do is rip out some of this, if I could talk properly, rip out some of this mycelium and replace it with grass and extend that little bit of wooden stuff there. Now, the path that's here I think might be good if it went underground. Problem is, that part of the game goes underground, so this path here, its fate is not, I think it's literally a dead end. I mean, we built this here so that we didn't take away space from other players. Like, we've cut off this area because we're using the space behind it. Right, noises in my ear. BP Corndog has subscribed. So has Chris DBZ56. Thank you for your subscriptions. I appreciate it ever so much. And Auntie Lammy has resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Saying Merry Christmas to you, X. Merry Christmas to you also, Auntie Lammy. Thank you for the resubscribe. Appreciate it ever so much. I assume I am late, says Alex Cat. You are, but you're early for the entire day, I guess. The entire day of streaming. Now let's go grab some dirt from this massive bunch of dirt chests in the middle. Hey X, do you think Minecraft should add something like game rule, old PvP, true or false for 1.13? No, I think they should revert the PvP changes. Minecraft just isn't a game built for PvP, you know? If we dug up that much, then we can't need more than that. It isn't a game built for PvP. And the changes, I've said this many times before, some people agree, some people disagree. For me, the experience is very much, I used to play like this, click as fast as you can, and now I play like this. And to me, there's no change in skill there. It's just timing versus spamming, and click rate is the thing. And it took them like a year of design work to get to that, and I just find that fascinating. Yeah, to me it's just, you know, it's unnecessary. It made combat slow and clunky, where it used to be a bit frantic and fast-paced. I mean, frantic and fast-paced is probably what you want from combat, right? You probably don't want things to dawdle, and now fighting's a bit of a dawdle, but I don't know what to say about it. So I think the idea of this becoming something that goes underground is great. If it goes off to the right, if it goes deep enough down to miss that thing, all good. I reckon what we should do is just get that in place, and we'll do that by lining it up with the tent. I think that would be a fantastic idea. So we'll get some more dark oak wood and some slabs. Get to use those slabby jabbies again. Inventory career goes back to your base and gets you what you need, says Ridge Runner. That's definitely too modded, but I love the sound of that. The amount of times that I have inventory desyncs or I forget something, it drives me nuts. Right, we've got a noise in the ear from Silas Array, who has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Silas. Again, if you're a subscriber tuning in, you didn't hear me say it earlier, Discord. We are linking Discord with Twitch. If you're a Twitch subscriber, you can join our Discord community server. All you got to do is go into Discord. You want to look in your user settings at your connections tab and just hook it up to Twitch there, and you'll get an invite to our server. Ethically, I prefer 1.9 combat, but I'm fairly decent at 1.8 combat, says Cool Dib Kadu. The thing with 1.8 combat is, well, actually no, it's kind of the same. So when you used to spam click, your connection, your type of connection you had to a server could actually aid you massively. But that's I think that's still true of the new PvP, but I've hardly touched PvP since they changed it because it's so dull now. It's just slow and clunky. Hey, so you ever play Minecraft console, says Corelli. I haven't, but I do have Pocket Edition on my phone, but it's not very, I don't know, I'm not very good at it. Right, and then let's do this. Bam. How low down do we want to go? What's a good clearance? I feel like this has started at the exact right point as well. Let's go down, bring it down to here. Bit of that, bit of this. And that's going to be a pretty decent height, I reckon. Now, what materials do we put under here is a question. Like, what is going to fill this space? I feel like we need a block to hold up the wood, and then a different block after that. And also on this side over here, something that matches the wall a little bit, I guess. The wall made of wool. Literally. Sea lantern, says Blood Spider. We'll need a sea lantern for lighting. So what we'll do is grab one. I've already got one. And we'll put it at the very bottom. So let's just dig in there a little bit. Okay, slabs on the side. That's the wrong height. Let's try that again. Slabs on the side. Sea lantern in the middle. And a sight path in the middle, and then that's... Nope, wrong again. Oh god, it's 2 minutes left. Where is Iskal? We need to find Iskal. That's a good point. Where is Iskal? Let me just drop him a message. Well, he'll be on in a couple of minutes. We've got to pass the flag. Someone's saying use the materials you used on the roof. I like that. The dark prismarine and then some spruce wood, I guess. That's a little bit low, but I can always change this later. Iskal is joining Minecraft, says Ennis Jungle. Alright, there he is! Gaming District. Thanks, peeps, for letting me know. Right, Iskal can come to me, because I don't know where he is. I was going to take Iskal a while. Jeez, we've got to pass the torch! See if there's a midway point. I can finish this later. If we find a midway point, then oh, if I put, yeah, we're not putting spruce under there. So that's our link to the area down below. Let's see if there's a midway point here. So we're rolling over our time. I mean, I've got a feeling Iskal is live. Let's see, you live? Question mark. Because, you know, the deal is I send you over to him, but usually we pass the stream torch. Right, that's it. That bit's done. Terrific. Not sure it looks that great. In fact, it doesn't. I probably should have used andesite around the edges now that I look at it. Right, we've successfully passed this stream with a stream torch. So Iskal is live. If you want to go over to Iskal's channel, he's the next hermit streaming for 2 hours. We then have Rendog, and then False, Scar, and Wells. A whole day of streaming for you guys. We just got to find Iskall or wait for him here. Or maybe I'll just host him now. I'll tell you what, I'll host him now because I need to rest my voice because I've got to do more recording. So I'll host Iskall and then I'll wait for him here. You guys can help him find me. I'm going to be at Boat Bros and then I'll give him the torch on his stream because this one needs to end now because that's our 2 hours. So massive thank you to everyone. Songbird also threw some bits at me saying Merry Christmas X, hope you have a great holiday. Thank you for that, man, appreciate the support. Merry Christmas to everyone, of course. This stream will be uploaded to the second channel. Let's go and host Iskall then. Yeah, thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered, all the people in chat. Appreciate it ever so much. And that's it, yeah. Right, thanks everyone. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.